Our feature presentation.
Hér á landi þykir það eðlilegt og mjög algengt að fólk sjá framlína. Ég trúi því að við séum aldrei ein, en það finnst mér fáránlegt að halda.
When we share the pipe and smoke the pipe in a ceremony, we pray to God through this pipe. And when we smoke this pipe, the smoke carries our thoughts to the Great Spirit as it goes up.
No matter where you look, in time or place, there is abundant evidence that man's belief in supernatural realms, entities, and supernatural power is nearly as strong as his need for food, health, and material comfort.
The source. Heaven. Eden. Call it what you will. Every culture in existence shares this common dream of a place from which creation sprang. For us, that place will soon be reality.
In fact, in many instances, the spiritual world is closely integrated into these basic human necessities.
I'm a worshiper of the Spirit and I rely on Him for everything. When I wake up in the morning, I go to the Spirit and ask Him to give me lots of fish. And when I go out on the water, I get fish.
Even mankind's growing obsession with entertainment relies heavily on supernatural themes.
You know, it's generally about people dealing with the unknown, and I think the unknown is a very powerful thing. I suppose, like everything else, all the other movies, it's about belief, believing, the act of believing. I enjoy that, the ability to take someone in and make them believe in something that they maybe wouldn't have believed 2 hours before.
Whether it's our rather curious love of a good scare, or works of art that take us on a more serious journey into the mysteries that surround us. Today's movies, literature, television, and music depend heavily on magical, otherworldly themes.
Somewhere between science and superstition, there is another world.
What makes this even more interesting is that it's all taking place in a time when the amazing advances of science and technology were supposed to have banished all thoughts of the proverbial ghost in the machine. Naturalists, by which I mean people who believe that the natural world is all that there is, routinely express amazement and even frustration that belief in a spiritual world refuses to go away.
I think you're just ignoring the facts.
The facts? Bet you're no fun at Christmas.
I'm a geneticist. I write code, okay? A, G, T, P, in different combinations. Hacking the human genome, okay? And either your kidneys work or you grow a sixth finger. I do that. Now, you spot God, you let me know. Until then, I'll trust my PhDs.
Carl Sagan wrote The Demon-Haunted World to first explain and then help eliminate the phenomena. Nobel laureate Francis Crick, the co-discoverer of the structure of DNA, penned The Astonishing Hypothesis, the scientific search for the soul to strike the same blow for the naturalistic cause. His hypothesis?
You, your joys and your sorrows, your memories and your ambitions, your sense of personal identity and free will, are in fact no more than the behavior of a vast assembly of nerve cells and their associated molecules.
From the skeptical inquirer to magician's Penn and Teller.
Tonight, we're going to take you through the damn Bible and show that it's full of outright impossibilities, that it's more fiction than fact.
The voluminous writings of Isaac Asimov and Richard Dawkins to the comedy of George Carlin.
So they announced that God had given them some commandments. Up on a mountain, when no one was around.
Every attempt to debunk man's belief in the supernatural has been little more than a sputtering candle in a hurricane-force wind. People who believe in spiritual entities and powers are, well, as one movie famously put it,
they're everywhere.